This is Me Before Mom, the podcast that helps moms stay connected to themselves while doing the most important job they'll ever have. And I'm your host, Bert Anderson. Hey, this is Bert, and you are listening to Me Before Mom. Today, I want to talk about Instagram. I'm a blogger, so I've been on Instagram for a really, really long time. And while I have quite a few followers that I've worked hard at, I would say that I am not one of the Instagrammers who has a beautifully curated Instagram account. There's nothing wrong with those people. I think that it's great. I think that things need to be pretty. But sometimes I look at other Instagrammers' accounts, especially the ones that are really well known, who are getting paid, thousands of dollars for different campaigns that they're doing. And I have to ask myself, how real is this? And does the average Instagram user understand how this all works? So I wanted to talk with you guys today about that, about how it kind of all works and where it should fit into your life. So trying to think of how to put this to you, because Instagram has us put on. They will say to you, okay, your Instagram feed should have a particular look. You need to find a common theme of color, or it can be a common filter theme. And so everything should look kind of the same as far as your Instagram account goes. So what I want, we aren't going to compare your life so much with them, because I think that as women, we tend to look at everybody else around us and we think like, I want what she has. And what she has is way better. She has these pristine walls. She has these beautiful, Instagram is not the place that you go to get the down and dirty details on life. It's meant to inspire you to strive for something higher, so to speak. So rather than comparing yourself to the really, and I'm not knocking those types of Instagrammers at all. They're entrepreneurs and they're definitely artists. And they have a knack for, they have this very specific artistic eye. And they're able to come up with, because I've tried doing the whole try to find a theme for my Instagram account, and it's just not me. As much as I try, it's just not me. I'm never going to be that person who has, an all white Instagram account. Or I have a friend who I follow. I don't even know her in real life, but her thing is pink, and it is amazing how this woman is able to get pictures of pink, everything. And it makes sense. And it is a skill. It is a skill that is amazing. But I think that there is something to be said when you are looking at that and you're like, I want my life to look like that. And she will tell you that is not how her real life looks. That's just how her Instagram account looks. And the thing that you have to remember is that Instagram is curated. That means the really good Instagrammers who are entrepreneurs and are doing this as a business, they are curating their life for you, which is why I really enjoy Insta stories. So I don't know if you realize this, but if you click on the little circle of the person's profile picture, so to speak, it shows there's a story feature. And those are usually what their real life looks like. And it's really fun to look at some of the more, I would say the professional Instagrammers, if you can say that somebody is a professional Instagrammer. I mean, you can, because they get paid, to do that. But if you click on their stories and compare their Insta story life to their Instagram grid, when you are feeling down in the dumps about, your messy kitchen or that playroom that is just completely destroyed every single day of your life, when you're feeling really bad about that, go and look at their stories. don't look at their Instagram account, because the Instagram account is the highlight reel, and the Insta story is like the behind the scenes and what's really happening. So I just think that that's something that you have to think about every now and then, because I think we just expect a lot out of ourselves, and it's not real life at all. At all. So I'm going to tell you a little story. So I, in my quest to become a professional Instagrammer that failed, decided one day I was going to make food animals, like plates that would look like different animal shapes, because that's what other Instagrammers do. And, they look like bunnies or kitties. And they say, the Instagrammer says in like the caption, they'll be like, and little Joey just loved this and he just ate it right up. And it's just so wonderful. So I did this. I'm like, I'm going to make pancakes and they're going to look like bunnies, like a bunny butt, which, I mean, honestly, who wants to eat a bunny's butt? So you have the pancake, and then you put a little whipped cream on the back. So that's the tail. And then I forget what you do for the ears. It is kind of a brilliant idea if you think about it. Totally do it. So I did it. I was ready to take my pictures from above, which is called a flat lay if you are not an Instagrammer person who understands that all those above shots, yes, it actually has a term. It's called flat lay. People ask for them. Like brands will say, hey, I want you to do a flat lay of such and such. So I made my flat lay, and then that was going to be the first picture. And then the second picture was going to be my adorable 3-year-old loving this really healthy multi-grain pancake that I had made. And I bet you can guess what she thought of it. Yeah, she took one bite of it and then was like, "'Tis yucky." And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, this is so good. It's from scratch. Why do you not like something that's from scratch? It's yucky. And I'm like, okay, well, just take a bite. And this is the other thing, little insider scoop for you. So bloggers joke all the time about like their blogger children and how the kids understand that they have to pose for certain things. So they'll get food at a restaurant and they'll be like, do I eat this, Mom? Can I eat this? Or do you need to take a picture? Like, how ridiculous is that? And that's what things have come to. So my children now will receive boxes in the mail from various brands who have sent us things to talk about and review on my blog. And my kids now are like, can we open this box? Like, is this a box that we can open, or do you need to wait? Because we are going to do an unboxing video because those are super big. And I'm like, no, we can open up this box. It's totally fine. But yeah, my youngest, the 3-year-old, God bless her. She's very opinionated, and hopefully if I just stick to the course, it's going to do really, really well for her when she's older and people are wanting to do things. Hopefully she's just not going to listen, and she's going to be as stubborn with them as she is with me. But she would have none of it. So I made these beautiful multigrain bunny pancakes, bunny butt pancakes. And the picture looked super pretty. And she wouldn't even pose for it because it was yucky. It was yucky. And I ended up not even using, because I was like, oh, I'll just, maybe I'll just put up the bunny butt pancake. But everybody else, when they put up these pictures, they always have their kids enjoying it. And so I really should have my child enjoying this lovely bunny butt. And I was like, oh, I'll just do it later. And I mean, let's be honest. We all know I'm not going to make it later. The kid won't even eat the stupid multigrain, really, really healthy with coconut oil and the griddle pancakes. That she won't eat it. No. So it was, about an hour and a half of me trying to curate my life. That's what I'm trying to get at with you guys. Curate my life for an Instagram post that just did not happen because my 3-year-old does not care about my curated Instagram. Nope, she could care less. Absolutely. Yeah. God bless her, because it keeps me humble. And that's when I was like, you know what? We're not doing this. We're not doing this curated Instagram profile. Not going to do it. I will not be the Instagrammer who has beautiful white walls with gray finishes or pink lovely blush pink. And my Instagram friend who has the pink profile, just so you guys know, it is amazing to me how many different shades of pink that she can have on her Instagram page. And it looks normal. Like, it doesn't look like flashy. Like, she can add in little splashes of hot pink, and that will be the pink that's in that picture, and it does not look obnoxious, and it fits in with the blush tone that she uses frequently. It's amazing. Anyway, I digress. I just look at her Instagram page and I'm just like, how does she do it? But that's kind of what I want you to focus on, is understanding that these professional Instagram entrepreneurs, it's their job. It's their job to have an eye and to see themes and colors, and then they curate that for their Instagram page. And it is okay if that is not what your life looks like, because that's not real life. So look at their Insta stories, be inspired by their Instagram pages, but don't compare your life to theirs, because it's just not real life. So be kind to yourself. Be kind. That's all we have. Thank you so much for listening. Be sure to connect with me on bertmanderson.com, and please visit our website, matriarchdm.com, for all of the show notes and to hear other awesome podcasts.